He didn't play today.
Yeah, he got a little, he had a concussion, and he's doing well, but he wasn't ready to play today.
You know, to be ready for next weekend.
He hasn't done everything he needs to do to be able to at this moment, but my guess is, I mean, his symptoms have, I don't think they've gone 100% away. I haven't talked to Ron today, but he was moving in a good direction in a hurry.
What about, I'm sorry, this Sony's played today, that one 58-yard run. Did that, I mean, how special do you think Sony was?
I'm trying to remember which one it was. But
The kid kind of flew off the side of him or whatever.
oh yeah, he broke out into space, and he's, you know, trying to make people miss and trying to take it to the house. He wasn't going to have enough speed, not that he's not fast, but you know, people had angles and he wasn't going to make it there untouched. So he kind of, you could tell he kind of braced himself for the hit and worked really hard to keep his balance, which he did, and was able to take it to the house. And I think great backs realize when they're at that moment. You know, there's times we know you can speed by everybody. There's times you know that you're about to, you got one guy to beat, and if somehow you can break a tackle or make him miss, you're going to score. And so that's why you'll see a lot of backs that get tripped up a little bit by one guy. They're like, man, I had 50 more yards right there, the easy yards, you know, when you break out, and you try to get to those easy yards. But he earned that one. Did a good job.
Mark, I know with this being the first time you'll play Alabama since the 2012 game, I know that game doesn't have anything to do with this one, but how do you look back on that game? How do you think of when you
I'm trying to think if there'll be a lot of value in looking at the tape. It may end up. I don't know if it'll get the breakdown. It was so long ago, but it might be one worth looking at because you get the same defensive coaches there, not the same personnel, obviously. There may be a couple here and there, but you know, maybe worth taking a look at.
You know, Malcolm Court kind of came down, Malcolm Mitchell came down to y'all in Alabama, and he said, what were you, do you remember that day when he picked Georgia somewhat unexpectedly or whatever it was?
I remember being excited about it. I remember it being really tight race. I think, did he have an announcement that maybe Bobo was at, or the
Bobo and Lily were in the parking lot, and Malcolm wasn't telling anybody.
there was some kind of drama. I don't know. there was some drama there that I didn't witness, but in the end we got him. It was a big victory that day. Anybody else?
Mark, the Bama game was something that obviously fans were excited about when the date was announced and all that, but you guys still have 4 games to play before you could get there. How do you think you guys have positioned yourself heading into this game?
Well, I mean, we're undefeated. Undefeated in league play. We are always battling to get to Atlanta, and every Southeastern Conference game we play is very, very important. And this is the most important one because we're playing it this week, and we know it's going to be a challenge. But it'll be one of those games that I would guess everybody's going to be at their best. I'm sure they'll be at their best. We have to be at our best, and I know our fans will be at their best. That's all we can ask for.
Last question.
All right, thank you, folks.